What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's do a little recap over our free picks. Yesterday we swept the board again. That is 3 videos in a row that we swept at least the NBA free picks, not including reboots. Obviously, we had a couple of DNPs and then a couple of reboots because of injuries. But overall, dude, we have been killing these free picks, man. 9-0 on NBA in the last 3 videos. 9-0 sweep. Swept the board 4-0 yesterday. Free picks yesterday, we had Colin Sexton over 19.5 PRA. That one was sweat free. We had Bam under 10.5 rebounds, which was sweaty because he had 7 boards in the first quarter. I thought it was just straight chalk, I'm going to be honest with you. But he cashed us out. We had KD over 10.5 RA, which cashed us out. And then we had Vucevic over 29.5 PRA, who cashed his Goblin and his original line if he played his original line. So 4-0 yesterday. Great day. Had an insanely good day in VIP. I personally am up almost 2 bands in the last 3 days on just Prizepicks and CHALKBOARD. So those 2 apps have been a cash cow the last 3 days. We had Fryermuth yesterday and Lamar Jackson on this slip, 75-1-168. We had this one. We played Lamar first half fantasy score just in case he got pulled, in case it was like a massive blowout. Then we had him with Dustin Hopkins, the Cleveland kicker, over 0.5 field goals made. $75 won us another 170. We had the free picks, Vucevic and Durant. 75 for 171. We had Lamar with Colin Sexton, 75 for 195. And then we had Colin Sexton and Bam over or under rebounds, which was 75 for 162. So a crazy good day yesterday. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, you can head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Either of those 2 platforms, you can get every single play we post. It's $25 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Would love to have you guys in our VIP. If you guys don't want to join our VIP or have no interest in that, at least join our free Discord server. It is free to join. We would love to have you guys in the community. Link for that's down in the description as well. You can get a free month if you guys sign up for any of our partnered apps. Those apps do include CHALKBOARD, Sleeper, Underdog, Parlay Play, and Better. If you sign up for any of those apps using our code, deposit $10, you get yourself a free month of VIP. So just let me know if you guys do that. Send me a message on Discord. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video. Now, I want to go ahead and say I'm actually infuriated right now because I completely finished this video and my dog hit the surge protector on my computer, and he turned my computer off, and it corrupted the entire video because I was recording as. Let me make sure this is recording. All right, it is recording. But anyways, it completely deleted my video. So I was on pick number 3. I was looking at props matches. I was in the groove. Everything was going great. So I've already picked the winner in the last video. It just didn't save. I don't think it's fair if I don't give it to the person that won in the first recording. So who won in the first one was Nick Jones, 6628, because he asked to use my promo code. How do I get a free month of VIP? And what I said before, I got my computer rudely turned off. Thanks, Scout, my dog. But anyways, Nick, send me a message on Discord, dude. You got a free month already. If you send me a screenshot with your Parlay Play username and the deposit, I'll give you another free month. So you got 2 free months, dude. And for anybody else that wants to sign up for Parlay Play, which is one of my favorite platforms right now, it's this platform right here, Parlay Play. Just use code FANTASYACES. You make a deposit of at least $10. And you just send me a message with a screenshot of your deposit and of your username. It'll pop up in my little stat sheet saying who signed up, and then I get you guys added for a free month. But that is our winner. And you know what? I'm feeling generous, so I'm just going to pick another winner in this one too, because I want you guys to be able to see the winner. Don't think I'm scamming or anything. So second winner is Rude Boy. Said, how you feel about DJ PRA? I didn't see that yesterday, dude. I'm sorry. There's a lot of comments. I've been painting my room. If you guys don't know, the lighting is horrible right now. The color behind me is a little bit different. I don't have a dog kennel behind me right now. I have everything in my office, streamer, whatever, all pulled to the center. I wasn't even going to make a video today because I need to put another third coat. The third coat of paint on these walls, man. I'm doing a dark coat. I don't know if you guys know anything about painting. I don't. I suck at painting. This is my first room I've ever painted. And yeah, so I am on my 3rd coat for this, and it looks very good on one wall because I have 2 coats. There's one wall that has 1 coat, and it looks absolutely horrible. So I do have to get that done. I didn't want to move everything back to where it was for the video, so we're leaving it where it was. So lighting's horrible. I'm hoping it's not echoing where everything's off the walls. If it is, I apologize for the quality. But that is what is going on right now in the Aces life. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into our first pick of the day. I have 3 NBA plays. I have 2 NFL plays. I forgot to say just now when I was picking the winner, I am picking a winner from this video to win a free month of VIP. If this video gets 150 likes, we'll go back down to 150 because it's so late and the slate starts early, so I'm not going to do 250. But 150 likes in this video, I will pick another comment down below to win a free month. So smash the like button, drop a comment, Make sure you're subscribed. You got to be subscribed to win. Guys, we are at 25K subs. We hit that yesterday. I'm super thankful. I appreciate all of you guys. That was one of my big goals when I created this channel was 25K. I was like, man, if I can hit 25K subs, it was 10K and it was like 25K, it'll be amazing. But new goal, 50K. I'm hoping to hit 50K subs by the end of the year. That would be absolutely amazing. And I got to make sure my dog stays far away from that power switch. But anyways, I want to say thank you to you guys, and I do appreciate it. But anyways, let's jump into our first pick of the day. So I've already done these picks. I'm kind of like tired of talking because I talked for 20 minutes before the switch got turned off. But anyway, let's go over our first pick of the day. So our first pick of the day is going to be for our man Trayce Jackson Davis. So we're taking Trayce Davis. I have never bet on Trayce Davis personally. I'm taking him over 18.5 points and rebounds tonight versus Sacramento. And the big thing of this is going to be because of injury news, which we'll go over here in just a second. I will pull it up on Parlay Play just to confirm it's not better value on Parlay Play. It wasn't a minute ago, but yeah, 18.5. You do get better payout, so it's a 1.8x to go over, and it was 1.75 on Parlay Play. So I want to make sure that somebody didn't get ruled in that was ruled out, because that happened to me the other day when AD was ruled out, and I took Hachimura, and then AD ended up playing. So injury news for Trayce Davis over 18.5 PR. So yeah, Curry is still out. He is out according to right now. Curry is sitting. Kamiga is sitting, and Podziemski is sitting. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna call him Brandon because that name just about had a heart attack just now trying to say that. But anyway, Brandon is out as well, so that's a lot of usage going right now, man. So there's 3 players that I personally would look at, and I'm looking at Wiggins, I'm looking at Trayce Davis, and then I'm looking at Buddy Hield. So I wanted to take Buddy Hield last night. I'm glad I didn't. He would have hooked the number. I was going to have him over 19.5 PRA. I think he ended with 19. So I'm glad I didn't take him. But I do like this, guys. I like this game. It could be a blowout. It is at Golden State, playing against the Kings. Kings, the only person they have out, we already saw, was Fox, who was pretty much game time decision. But anyways, Trayce Davis has cashed 7 of his last 8 games and 7 of his last 10. He has only cashed 11 of 33 this season. But you got to look at his playing time, man. He's averaging 19 minutes per game, and that's including these last games where he's getting almost 30 minutes a game. So 19 minutes a game. Start of the season, he wasn't getting 4 some games, 10 some games. Like, he wasn't getting many. If you go to his last 10, he's averaging 24 minutes. And his last 5, he's averaging 26 minutes per game. So he's getting way more minutes than he's used to. He obviously, they have a lot of injuries right now, so he is going to be playing more minutes. But he's been killing it, man. Last 5 games, he's averaging 22. If this game stays anywhere close to where it should be, then or anywhere close to not being a blowout, then he's going to cash this, in my opinion. But even if it is a blowout, I think Trayce Davis can get us 20 before they get pulled. And looking at this, obviously Kings give up 19th in the league in points, not many boards. If you go to the center position, it does go up to 16th and 28th. So they do give up a lot of stats to the center position. I like to match up here. I'm going to give Trayce Davis a shot tonight, and I'm hoping he doesn't sell me. So like this play a lot. I've got him locked in, and that is our first pick. I will pull it up over here on Props Madness just to see what is we'll just look at the matchup base. So looking at the player, you can see Trayce Davis. Do I have Trayce Davis selected? I was about to say. I was looking at the 3-pointers. I was like, I don't think Trayce Davis shoots the majority of his shots at the 3-point line. But yeah, anyway, so Trayce Davis, 0% at the 3-point line, obviously. And then under the goal is the majority of his points. 81% of his shots are taken there. If you look at the opponent's defense, they have very good defense under the goal. They have a pretty terrible 3-point defense. So looking at that, man, matchup-wise in terms of where points are scored, it's not good for our man Trayce Davis. But I still like this play. I'm still taking a shot. There's just too many stars or too many players that are out for the Golden State team. So looking at this, looking at by position, similar players versus the Kings, 7 of 15 has cashed it. Not really anything that which let's do by. I can't do by props madness. Some of these just don't make sense to me. Like, why would LeBron be a similar player to Trayce Davis? But I guess whatever. Maybe I don't know how it picks players based off that. But anyway, that is pick number 1, Trayce Davis. I've got him locked in. So jumping into our second pick of the day. Pick number 2 is going to be one that people might hate me for. And this is going to be the last time I play this player. They will go on the ban list. And this is for our man Goga Bitadze. So taking Goga Bitadze, I'm taking him one more time over PRA. And the only reason I'm taking this, 28.5 is high. The only reason I'm taking this is because Suggs got hurt. So they are missing 3 key players. Somebody has to score. They're playing against the Jazz. The Jazz are on a back-to-back. It is in Orlando. I think that this game stays competitive. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think a healthy Jazz can stay on a back-to-back, can keep it close enough with Orlando. I'm hoping that's what happens. So let's pull Goga up over here on Parlay Play first. Code Fantasy Aces on Parlay Play. If I didn't say that, it gets you a free month of VIP. If you guys sign up for Parlay Play, use Code Fantasy Aces, deposit $10. It's one of my favorite platforms. But you can get them at 1.8x on Parlay Play. Better payout than Prizepicks on another play. So this slip right here pays out a 3.2x instead of a 3x on Prizepicks. So really good value on Parlay Play if you want to give it a try. You can buy Goga down to 1.28, which is 24.5. Which I'm probably gonna buy him down slightly on chalkboard or something. Maybe on this one. I think 24.5 is a little too low. I like to get something in between. But Goga is pick number 2. Let's pull Goga up over here on Outlier. So Goga Bitadze over 28.5. He's cashed 4 of his 10. He's cashed 16% on the season. So yeah, Goga obviously hadn't been cashing this number much. If you look at his minutes per game, a lot of these games he didn't get many minutes. Now lately he's getting a lot more. If you look at his last 5, he's averaging 30 minutes per game instead of that 24. So he's getting good minutes right now. He's come really close to that number. Looking at the Jazz give a lot of stats: 27th, 3rd, and 25th in points, rebounds, and assists. If you go to center position, it's 27th, 18th, and 15th. So they give a lot of stats to the center. I think Goga's going to have a chance here. We don't have any head-to-head footage. We're going to look at our data. We're going to look at his last 10. He's averaging 26.7 PRA in his last 10 games. He did have 31 his last game versus Toronto. I think this is a better matchup than it was in Toronto, and they are playing at home. So look at his home games. We're going to do the last 5. He's cashed 2 of his last 5 home games. So home games haven't been any better than away games. But I do like this play, man. Looking at injury news, Jordan Clarkson's still out. Banchero's out. Suggs is out. Wagner's out. Maurice is out. There's a lot of players out on this Magic side of things. So that's why I'm taking Goga. That's my main reasoning for this, and I got to give him a chance. So we will pull this up on Props Madness and look at the matchup for Houston or Utah versus Orlando. We're going to click Bitadze, the opponent's defense. So they give up a lot of points pretty much everywhere. 17th under the goal, 14th one of the corner threes, but anyways, I like this play, man. You can see pretty much wherever they're going to give up a decent amount of points. If you look at where Goga gets most of his points, it is under the goal, just like Trayce Davis. A lot of centers end up like that. But anyways, you can look at similar players versus the Jazz. 8 of 15 is cashed by Props Madness. I can't click that again for some reason. But anyways, you can see this one looks a little bit better. You got Ayton, Embiid, Jokic, a lot of players that Zubac. This one looks a little closer in terms of similar players in my opinion, but I do like this. I like the matchup. I think Goga's going to get it tonight. I hope he does, but I am going to give him one more chance at 28.5 PRA, which scares me slightly, but I'm going to give him a chance, man. This is gambling. If you want to buy him down, I would recommend buying him down. 28.5 is a pretty big number, but anyways, let's move on to the next one. So I do like the play regardless. But that is our second pick of the day. For our third play of the day, our last NBA play, we are jumping over to Josh Allen. And that's a complete joke for the ones who didn't understand my sarcasm the last time. I know it's Jarrett Allen. We're taking Jarrett Allen PRA, 19.5 PRA, Cleveland versus Charlotte. It's probably going to be a blowout regardless. It is in Cleveland as well. But Jarrett Allen, 19.5 is low, man. He's been killing this line. Let's see if we can get it on Parlay Play. I don't know what his number will be on Parlay Play. I actually haven't checked this one on Parlay Play. But Jarrett Allen, 19.5 PRA. You can get the same exact line. It's not any better or any worse, about the same payout. And let's pull it up over here on OUTLIER.bet. So Jarrett Allen, PRA, we're going to go over 19.5. He's cashed 7 of his last 10. He's cashed 25 of 34 games this season so far, which is a 74% hit rate, averaging 25 PRA per game. Head-to-head, he's been over every single game versus Charlotte. 5 straight games, averaging 30 PRA. 2 are from this season. He had 24 and 36 in the 2 this season, averaging 30 PRA in his last 2 versus Charlotte. Does good versus Charlotte. We know Charlotte gives up a lot of stats. 15th in points, 20th in rebounds, 13th in assists. Go to center, it's 11th, 18th, and 15th. Power forward is 24th, 13th, and 18th. So overall, give up a lot of stats. Not quite as many to the center position, but they give up enough, man. 20 is not that high. Jarrett Allen has killed this line all season long. If it's not a blowout, he cashes this. Injury news, LaMelo's game time decision. Brandon Miller's game time decision. Those are the main 2 you need to look at. If these 2 sit, this game becomes a blowout in my opinion. If both of them play and LaMelo is okay tonight, then to me, I think this game stays competitive enough for Jarrett Allen to cash. So if you see any of these games as blowouts, just fade them, man. Trust your gut on these plays. You don't have to tell just because I am. We are on a freaking heater, so this heater will come to an end. It's going to happen. I don't know when. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow, but it is NBA Sunday. We know how Sundays are. Play light on the slate, especially on some of these risky plays. But that is pick number 3 of the day. For our next 2 plays, we will jump over to the NFL side of things. And maybe I should let's do this real quick. Let's pull Jarrett Allen up versus Charlotte. So click Jarrett Allen. Look at the player. Once again, center player. Most of the points are going to be under the goal. Opponent's defense, give up tons of stats under the goal. So this one, I mean, it's just kind of a no-brainer on here looking at where points are allowed. You can look at similar players. 4 out of the last 7 cash. Vucevic, Joval, Mobley. Lots of players have been cashing versus Charlotte. And that's pretty much all we got to see for that one. So next 2 plays, jumping over to NFL. 2 plays that I like a lot. So first pick is going to be for our man Baker Mayfield. We're taking Baker Mayfield over 20 fantasy score. So over 20 fantasy score. Tampa Bay playing against New Orleans. Obviously, the Saints haven't been very good lately. Struggling. I think they're going to struggle again tonight or today. I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game personally, and I think Baker Mayfield is going to have a good game. So let's pull him up over on Parlay play. So Baker Mayfield, or this is not Parlay play. This is OUTLIER. Over on OUTLIER. There's so many apps, man. I get confused sometimes. Anyways, over 20 fantasy score. He's cashed in 4 straight games, 6 of his last 10. He's cashed his 10 of 16 games on the season, with 3 games being pretty much a hook, man. 2 or 3 of these games have been really, really close to that 20, but 63% hit rate. You can't look at, well, I can't scroll down any, so I'm just going to go over to pass yards. You can look at New Orleans passing yards defense, one of the worst passing defenses in the league, giving up 240 pass yards per game. Come down here to Tampa Bay. They pass the ball 56% of the time, run the ball 44% of the time. Obviously, we know Baker Mayfield is going to air the ball out. We need to look at touchdowns for Mayfield. So these are rushing touchdowns. He has 3 this season. Passing touchdowns, he has he's averaging 2.4 per game. So this is where a lot of his fantasy is going to be. He had 5 his last game versus Carolina, head-to-head versus the Saints. He has had it 3 straight games. He had 4 versus New Orleans back on October 13th. So matchup-wise, love the matchup. It looks at their passing defense. They don't give up many passing yards defense. They do give up 15th in rushing. Not many quarterback rushing touchdowns. But anyways, I think Baker Mayfield, I think has a good game, and I do like this play. So I think he's going to get at least 20 fantasy for us tonight. I think he cashes us out. That is pick number 1 over on Prizepicks for NFL. Second pick of the day, another one. It's not a goblin. Jumping over to Bo Nix. I'm taking Bo Nix over 30.5 pass attempts. Now, if you want to buy these down on any other platform, you can buy any of them down for like a goblin. I can't believe I only gave 1 goblin this video. I usually try to give 2, but 30 pass attempts. He actually got bumped down, so he is over 30 pass attempts. Denver is playing against Kansas City. This is going to be a I think they played once this season. It was really close. I think Denver was supposed to win, but they missed the field goal. I'm pretty sure that was versus Denver. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. I do need to pull that up. So head-to-head, yeah. So last game, they lost 14-16, and the field goal got blocked. The last field goal of the game was 0 seconds on the clock. So unlucky on that one. Denver could be coming back for a vengeance. Over 30, we should do 29.5. That way it's going to be a push anyway. But anyway, he's cashed just 81% of games on the season, 13 of 16. Looking at Kansas City, they give up 22nd in the league in passing attempts allowed at 34 per game. So obviously, we know that Denver doesn't run the ball much. 57% pass rate versus a 43% run rate. He's going to air the ball out. I think that Kansas City is going to win regardless. It is in Denver, so maybe the Broncos come out swinging tonight. They kept it close last time. Should have won last time, but didn't. But I do think Kansas City's going to win. I think the Chiefs win the game. I think Broncos keep it close. Keep it close enough. I do think they're going to be trailing a little bit, so I do think they're going to be airing the ball out even more. I love this play. One of my favorite plays for NFL. Bo Nix over 30. We actually locked him in at 30.5, but it got bumped down, so we're going to take it at 30. 29.5. You can find it on some platforms, maybe probably CHALKBOARD, but at 30. So as long as it gets 30, we're going to push. I would recommend locking it in at 30 or lower now that it's got bumped down, because that means some money might be on the line on the under, but whatever, you can do what you want. That is my 5th play of the day and my final one. So a little recap of our plays for today. We have Trayce Jackson Davis over 18.5 points and rebounds. We have Goga Bitadze over 28.5 PRA. Jarrett Allen over 19.5 PRA. Baker Mayfield over 20 fantasy. And then Bo Nix over 30 pass attempts. Do not lock these in on one slip. I'm not saying play these in a 5-man. Maybe if you want to, you can. Play it a power play. 12.5x. 20 bucks to win you 250 if you want to try that. I might do it myself because we've been sweeping these free picks. But like I said, every hot streak will come to an end. And it could be today. Who knows? So play light. It is Sunday. But anyways, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Sorry for the late video, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's.